Hi everyone, thank you so much for checking out this video. My name is Stephanie and today I'm going to be showing you how to upgrade your work from home look for a video conference. I used to work from home. I totally understand how it feels to want to just roll out of bed and get to work with little to no effort in your appearance. But luckily with the quality of the webcam on your laptop or on your iPad, the quality isn't so great. So there isn't too much effort that you have to do to kind of make yourself look presentable for a video conference call. So here we go. All right, before we get into anything, for your video conference calls, you just want to make sure that you have some good lighting. Like if you don't have any ring lights or any professional lighting, that's totally fine. Just make sure you're at least in front of a window where that sunlight can come in and people can actually see your face, because I do remember being on conference calls and their quality of light was just very, very low and I couldn't really see their facial expressions. Like it was almost like there was no point in having a video conference. So make sure you are having some good lighting for that. And if you hear my cat in the background, I'm very sorry. He hears my voice and he really wants to play. All right, say you have a video conference call in about 5 minutes. A good thing to do is always keep a blazer by you, just so that way when the time comes, you can look as presentable as possible from working from home. So you can just choose any color. I chose pink because it is my favorite color and I kind of like to have my style, with anything that I do. So as you can tell, pink watch, my pink blazer, my pink glasses. So any color blazer is going to be fine. Another thing that always pulls looks together is going to be jewelry. And so I always think hoops just kind of puts everything together. You want to make sure when it comes to video conference calls, you don't wear jewelry that's going to be loud to where it's distracting on your calls. For example, bangle bracelets or charm bracelets. Just whenever you are typing, like say you're taking those notes during the call, everyone can hear your bracelets, like if you're not on mute or anything like that, and you're talking, just making sure you're not wearing anything that's loud and distracting. My Apple Watch has a silicone strap, so this is perfect, doesn't make any noise. Just always keep that in mind. So now we're gonna go for the makeup part. As you can tell, the webcam isn't that great as far as the quality goes. You can't really see my pores or really imperfections. I mean, you can kind of see it, but it's not like crazy. If you want to, you can go ahead and use a tinted moisturizer just to kind of even out that skin tone. But what I'm gonna be doing is just using concealer, and that's gonna be pretty much it, just to cover any imperfections. This is just super easy, super quick, just so that way you kind of look professional still. You kind of look polished on all of your conference calls. So I'm just going to be putting them on my imperfections, which is right here. And yes, that is light, I am aware. I am just going to be blending those out. I do have a little bit of breakouts, so I will be covering those. And I want to look at the monitor just so that as I'm putting this on, just so that way I can see what everyone else is going to be looking at, because really I don't need to get into the details. I'm also going to be covering these dark circles so that way it doesn't look like I just woke up, just rolled out of bed for this meeting. So that's what I'm going to be doing, really, just as far as coverage goes, just concealing these dark circles and imperfections. I'm kind of using my chin as like a little palette to work off of, just because I did put a lot of product on there. All right, perfect. So all my imperfections are concealed, my under eyes are concealed. I'm not even gonna set my concealer because really, how long are you gonna be on these conference calls? Are you gonna be on them all day? No, so it's not needed. Again, little effort is all that you need. So the next step that I'm gonna be doing is going into my CoverFX palette and getting this blush. I say use blush because you want a little color to your face. You don't want to look flat. You want to look awake and vibrant, and putting some color into your face is going to be the perfect way to do that. Next thing you want to do is highlight your high points of your face. The light is going to catch that. So I'm just gonna go back into my CoverFX and I'm gonna work on, or I'm gonna get this brightener in here. Through the bridge, high points of my cheekbones, and then just a little bit on my forehead, just to kind of put some life into my face. A little bit on the cupid's bow, and please excuse the redness around my lips. I, of course, used my, my lip injection from Too Faced, so that way, you know, looks like I have lips, because I have itty bitty lips. Anyway, just ignore that, it's gonna go away. You shouldn't have this problem if you don't use this, so. All right, and so really, if I'm wearing glasses, so you can't tell if I have brows on or not. But if you don't wear glasses, I recommend using just like a brow gel. You don't have to go crazy. As you guys know, your eyebrows do shape your face, so I think doing eyebrows is gonna be essential. But if you wear glasses, who cares? Don't do it. The next step I'm gonna be doing is mascara. I want to look awake. Again, just like putting concealer in my under eyes, I wanna make sure that I look awake for everyone to see. If I'm on my phone or if I'm on my video conference call with managers or just anyone important, I don't want them to think I literally just woke up. You really don't even have to put a lot on. Just put enough on to make it look like you are awake and you've had some coffee. I know some people like to just do the top lashes for their everyday look. I do like to do my bottom lashes as well, just because I want not only for it to look like I'm awake, but I have really tiny eyes, so I want my eyes to look much bigger. All right, and put my glasses back on so I can actually see. All right. So I think that this looks pretty good. It looks like you actually care. I used my NARS lip pencil just to give my lips a little bit of a tint, just like I said earlier, just to give my, my face a little bit of color. I like for it to look a little bit natural. And of course my lips are glossy because I put on my lip injection. But really that's it. It's not, so I don't want it to be bold or anything like that, like a bold color. I don't want it to be anything crazy. Just something that makes me look nicely polished and professional for my video conference calls. For the last thing before you start those video calls, it's just something that I think makes your video calls look a little bit better. You don't have to do any crazy lighting, anything like that. But I think a good thing to do is maybe put on a light in the back, just so that way it kind of creates like a scenery, something to look at other than just you. So that's gonna be it for this video conference look. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. If you liked it, please go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for everything. Bye.